Hey guys, Tess here, coming to you live from Danville, California. Today I am working at Sideboards, which, give me 1 second. Okay, can you hear me okay? Alright, so today I'm actually working from Sideboards in Danville, and I took a quick break, came out to my car, and I wanted to make a video real quick. So it's so easy to not make these videos, let me tell you. So I set this goal of making these Facebook Live videos. I want to expand my brand. I want to get the word out about who I am, what I do, what my industry is, and you know, it can be really easy just to say, oh, I don't feel like making a video or things like that. So that's why I make them from my car. I just want to rip it off like a band-aid. So I literally, sometimes it's like, I literally just close my eyes and get on live and like, just start doing this. Thanks, Matt, for liking my videos. Because you have to rip it off like a band-aid. I think as business owners, you have to do things that you don't want to do, or you don't always feel like doing them. But I definitely wanted to get on here today because I wanted to talk to you about ways to expand your professional network. I think I've told you before that I'm in a networking group called Strategic Referral Partners, and so we meet every week to strategically learn about each other's businesses so that we can be expand our sales force out into the real world. And when I know about other professional businesses, I can then be more valuable because of my connections. So if you're not in a networking group, I definitely highly suggest them. And then I'm going to talk to you today about a couple reasons why, or a couple of ways how you can build your professional network. So today's Friday. I'm super excited to get started with the weekend. I've been working from Sideboards. I have a couple more meetings today, and then gonna get on the road to go up to the Sierras over to Arnold. But okay, so your tip. I want you to think about how you can think long-term for your business. Where's your business going to be in 1 year from now, in 5 years from now? Hopefully you're still going to be doing the same thing that you're doing now. And so you want to, why we're thinking about this, because you need to build your connections strategically. So who do you know now, and are you still going to know them in 5 years, and what is that relationship going to look like? So networking is not just about exchanging business cards and collecting names for your mailing list. You need to be growing relationships and being intentional about those relationships. And so connecting with people, making sure that you're connecting with people on LinkedIn. Yes, first impressions are very important, but I say second impressions are just as important as the first impression. After you meet somebody and kind of start building that rapport, what's the next step look like? How do you follow up with them within 24 hours or 48 hours? Is it a Facebook message? Is it an email? Is it a LinkedIn message? Is it a phone call? Hey, it was so nice talking to you. That second impression is just as important as the first impression that you make with somebody. So relationships take time, so you need to be patient. And it's so interesting to me because you never know who's going to come in and out of your life. There's people you meet and you click right away and you think, oh, this is going to be an awesome relationship. And then it turns out you actually don't keep in touch with them as much as you thought you would. And vice versa. There's people that you think you're like, meet somebody and you're like, I probably will never do business with this person, and you end up 2 weeks later finding yourself closing a deal with that person and being like, wow, I'm really surprised, I didn't know that there was potential for opportunity there. So how do you build your long-term connections? How do you keep your database going with the people who are coming in and out of your life? How do you keep them all in one place? And social media, having a strong social media platform is a great way to do that. So how can you develop your personal relationships, and what's going to work with your personal flow? So it's going to be a little bit different for everybody. So this is something that you need to kind of think about, how you're going to incorporate this into your business plan. Okay, and then tip number 2, I think you're really going to like this tip. It's actually to get rejected. A great way to grow your professional network is to get rejected. You need to hear, no, I'm not interested in your services. No, not right now. This is going to build it's going to build your stamina, and you're going to learn to be resilient with those types of responses. So if you aren't getting rejected on a daily basis, your goals aren't ambitious enough. You need to be challenging yourself harder, pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. And when you push yourself in any area of life, you are going to face setbacks. You're going to be learning how to overcome new challenges, and you might take one step forward and two step backs. This is so crucial, especially if you're a business owner, to overcome this. And how many times have I sent out an email, hey, are you interested in social media services? I would love to talk to you more about my products or my services. And what do I get back? Crickets. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. And you know what? That's okay. You got to keep sending those emails and keep, for maybe every 10 emails that you reach out to somebody, you might get one response back saying, yes, I'm actually interested. But without those other 9, you're not going to get the one. So keep reaching out to people about your services. Keep getting rejected. It's all a part of the game. And I just want to encourage you, if you have been rejected lately, good job. Keep it up. So go out there and get rejected today. It's Friday. I'm super excited. So I've mentioned to you I have a couple of things coming up, and one of the things I really want to talk to you about today is on July 14th I'm hosting a small group social media training, and I'm actually only allowing about 8 people in this small group training. I have 2 signed up right now. So if you want to be one of those people to get some extra help towards your social media platforms, it's a new workshop I'm trying out in Danville, California, only $15, which is a steal. So I will post a link for that below, and would love to help you out with your social media marketing strategy and making sure your platforms are set up correctly, talking to you about posting schedules, what to post, when to post, how to post, what hashtags you should be using. I'm going to be covering all of that in my small group training. So make sure you get your tickets for that below. I will comment the link to that. And if you have any questions about social media or professional networking or self-development, things like that, comment your questions below because, hey Shelly, thanks for joining in. Comment your questions below because I want to cover those, and I want to be here as a thought leader in my industry and as a professional motivator to motivate you to keep going, keep reaching your goals, and keep going after it. So make sure you get rejected this upcoming week, and make sure you grow your professional network by thinking long-term, having that long-term plan for your business. So thanks again, guys, for joining in, and that's all I have for you today. I will see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend.